I'll be 15 minutes max because I gotta go to bed now. I'm tired, So, oh, close that. Ah, okay. I can do that. I'm not gonna do that tonight, but anyway. Hi everyone, welcome to the live stream. Yep, you're gonna get some news from me. I need to do this in quick time. There'll be a video probably some stage when I give a shit. I'm not being mean. This is the live stream that I didn't plan on doing right now. But it's not the Christmas live stream. This is just a bonus surprise. Surprise! Yep, you heard it from me now, so I get it out in the open. I'll have a proper video sometime soon. I can't say when. I am still going to do things exactly as they are before. The rule is I got to do it somehow. I'll have a housemate. There you go. That's a glimpse of it. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Dun, 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 dun. Breaking. I'm not going to do that. I'm not hurting my ear. I'm doing it like a DJ. So there you go. News time. News flash. I found out I can say this because it's now happened. It's in the bag. So, it's now the 12th of December when this goes to air. I gotta say the date when I do it. So, when this goes air on YouTube, what's back, you'll know the announcement. It's not a bad announcement. I can't really say anything. So, that's all I'm gonna say on this one, basically. So, it's that simple. That is as simple as that. Rightio, guys, it's time to give you the announcement. I now have to have a housemate full time. Oh my god. What? Yeah. Will it change the YouTube for me in the new year? No, it won't. But I'll give you another update in the new year, so just thought I'll let you know that. That's not all the announcement I got. You know how the flooding happened in I gotta bring this up to get to where I am now. So here we go. The flooding happened in August, I think it was. Then I had pretty much until just now, so the last 24 hours. Last night I had a housemate, da-di-da-di-da. But you'll be seeing a lot more of the housemate. I've got a housemate full time again, which is a bit annoying, but it's good though. I'll tell you more about if it was someone new, I wouldn't be able to, but I'm gonna explain the way this guest staying. When I mean by guest staying, you'll find out what the word guest staying is. You want to know what guest staying is? Pretty much. Do you want to know what guest staying is? Pretty much. There will be live streaming, but I'm just letting sometimes you might have this person I live with, or soon to be living with me. He's still a guest for a bit longer. I've made it so he's the guest till further notice. So, not further notice, but when you see this, you'll know from midnight on the 1st of January 2026, that's when how I said I had to have my own way, had to be my way, no way, Jose. It go back to living arrangements. The new house, the housemate is here now, pretty much. But just letting you guys know that he will not be starting as a full-time housemate if that's what I want to do with it until January 1st. It's just a guest for the remainder of the year. That way we start a fresh new year and everything's fresh new. That's how I want it for me. If I can't do that, then yeah, he'll just be, because it will take a long time to get what he wants, and say he might want this to happen or that to happen. Things will take a lot longer. It'll take like 5 minutes to 10 minutes to 15 minutes to 40 minutes. Yeah. The housemate, I'm about to announce his name. I haven't been able to say anything yet because I don't know if I'm going with it. But I haven't got a joke regardless. So if say everything goes like this for years and years and years, and then I find out if plans change again and go back to 1-on-1 again, you'll know when that happens. But I'm still going to do my 30th birthday live stream just the way it was anyway. That's going to still go ahead regardless now of what the new change is going to be. It's not that I've kicked the bucket. I've got to go and do something. So I'm going to leave you in about Dunga. I'm going to leave you with this little stream. Not very good. I didn't plan this very well, so be warned, I'm not feeling 100%. So I'm going to go and crash for the night in a minute. But I want to say thank you to everyone for 2025. It's been a fantastical year. Okay, will I get what I want, though? Will I get what I want, though? I am going to make an announcement. This live stream will tie up why I now got a new way of doing things. I don't get to just put on music whenever I want, have it loud whenever I want, but you'll know when I do things. It's going to be a little bit different in 2026. I just want to give you heads up. Do not comment. Do not leave me a question to answer because I'm not going to be here very long. So just want to make you aware of it. Well aware of it. You see this shirt? I'm wearing a Living End shirt. I didn't go see it, but someone gave it to me. Can't say who. I will when I'm allowed to. This person gave me the news. You'll find out more in the coming weeks when I'm ready, when the news is set. But given things are now changed and things are going to be different for a while, it could be 5 years this will go on for. It could be a decade. I'm not going to say where I'll be in that time frame, but for now to the end of this year, the persons now I'm going to say they're not in trouble. I'm just going to say their name, so basically you'll know what I mean when you find out what's going to go on. This person basically is a guest until the end of this year. Then from the first day of next year onwards, things will change. I'll do a video once I'm allowed to say, yep, the rules are done. It's my unit, so you have to do what I say till the end of the year. Given I had the unit to myself before this, so I've got to finish the year like I did before with the changes. They don't come into effect until the 1st of January. That is a good goal for me. When I start the new year, wake up, from that day, everything will go differently. Means from the 1st, I have to suck it up. No matter how much I don't like it, it'll be from the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, etc. From January 1st, 2026, when we said Happy New Year to the year and go on to the new year, that's when this person's a fully fledged member, fully fledged housemate. He's not really a housemate as of yet because I've got to let you guys know he's got a few more weeks of guest housemate. I've got to let him finish the contract. The contract runs out for that part on December 31st, but the new contract starts on the 1st. That way, it's a fresh new year. We start a new year, new rules, new everything. But I'll let you know who it is now since I didn't really want to tell you right now because I didn't know what my decision was going to be. But I might as well say it because regardless of what's going to happen, I'll let you know if things change again in the future where I could be moving again or they move again or whatever happens. Either way, I'll have a housemate no matter what happens going forward. Whether this stays the same for 5-10 years before they move and then the same thing happens again with the new housemate, who knows. But I just want to give you an update. The housemate is a couple of seconds. This person had to leave Unit 1. That much. It's not Matty or Daryl. Who could it be? Woo! I don't have a lot of time. I need to get back on my phone and just relax for a bit. But I'm going to end it with a surprise. It's not like, come on, no, Mum. That's not so. This announcement had to happen. I know you didn't want to. I know it's a bit of a shock to me having a housemate full time pretty much. I'm not used to it. I don't like the feeling of it, but I'll do it anyway because there's no way around it. So, are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? I wait till it gets to the 10-minute mark before I announce who it is. I just want to say thank you to everyone for good and bearing with this new change I'm now having. I'll do an official starts now video at the end of the year. But for the remainder of this year, however many more days we've got left from now until December 31st, this housemate does not live in this unit full time yet. I gotta wait till the 1st of January. That way we tick off New Year. Boom, boom, boom. Ready, guys. This person's a lot older than me, not that old, but you know what I mean. Ready, everyone? It's time to announce the new housemate they'll have going into the future. Could be a year, could be a decade, could be a million years. Won't be a million years, they'll be dead in a million years, so there you go. But it'll be as long as possible. You'll know if it changes again. I have to do this again with the new housemate again. The changes, you get what I mean. Ready? I'll give you a few more seconds before I announce it. I'll just do the drum roll. I'll get one drum roll of this. What? Kenan Darcy. Yep, you heard it here first. He's now the new housemate. He won't start his full-time being in here until January 1st. That way, he has to be a guest for kind of a bit longer. When Housing Joyce, that's who Tim's, yeah. I'll say his name now, so I have to Tim. That's the guy who I couldn't say before, I'll say now. When Tim and that announced that from the day, from now, for the remainder of this year, Kenan, he's just a guest in this unit. But things will start to go differently as of January 1st. The rules that I had where it was my way or no way, it will be back to freedom. I'll have like a new rule that's going to be put in place. Things will be a lot different in 2026. But that was the announcement. Kenan will be a housemate probably from the 1st of January. He's still allowed to be here as normal, but he doesn't start living here properly until the 1st of January. Sorry to everyone that wants him to start immediately. I need the year to end straight through like that before on the 1st of January next year. That's when all the new rules will go into place. Even if it was a new house when they started, say on the 2nd, it'll still be the 1st when things will change. I don't like having to start so like last few weeks of the year. It doesn't work. Makes me feel sick if that happens. So, Kenan, if you're listening, you'll only be here until December 31st. After December 31st, then we start doing the new rules that will happen. You'll be fully a member of this unit from the 1st, but you're still sort of in guest mode because you haven't started your first year yet. I'll let you know on January 1st. So the morning, as soon as I wake up out of bed on the 1st of January next year, that's when everything will be right. That means no more freedom, no more nothing. It'll be back to how I had it with Tatum. Simple as that. But for now, it'll just be him just a guest for the remainder of the year. That's how I like it. All right, guys? I'll be back to do a video or live stream just after the morning of the 1st of January. That way I can announce when the new rules come into play. That way, Tim, if you're watching this live stream, you manage to find it on YouTube, Tim, if you're able to watch it. That way, Tim, you know how Kenan's now going to be a member of this unit full time. That doesn't start to the 1st of January because by the time you have to move everything, do shit, do that, it'll take a few weeks for him to get settled. So that's why it's easier for that to start on the 1st of January. So he can still move in, but he won't be a fully fledged member of this unit until the 1st of January. If I have to start doing it a few days earlier, it will ruin the tradition. Sometimes, if it's not someone who lived here before, if it's a new housemate altogether, and they somehow come in and have to move in tomorrow, then screw it, I don't have a choice. But this one I do. So pretty much, I put my foot down. Ken is not a member of this unit until the 1st of January. That's not many weeks anyway. It's only a couple more weeks he has to suck it up being a guest in this unit. But from January 1st, things will be a lot different. I'll be back around then doing another live stream. But if I'll let you know that's the decision I've made going forward. It's not a bad decision. That's how it's going to be. So that way, you know how he was a special guest in the unit, sort of getting a little half and half of it. From the 1st next year, that's when he's a full member. Unless things change, he gets injury or something goes wrong in the meantime and he has to move. If it moves and he goes and someone else comes in, then because this person I can be easy with and they'll get the 1st of January. But if it's someone that wasn't him, basically if that person moves in tomorrow, it wasn't who I said it was Keenan. Bad luck means that what I had planned for that person, if it was Keenan, which still is, but if, say, he had to move somewhere else, like, it was going to be him, and originally he moved away straight away, like 2 days' time, and straight away the new husband goes in like that, and no matter what happens after that person moves in, they'd have to make another update telling you from that day instead of the first, which I don't like. So, everyone, enjoy the last few weeks of me having a guest housemate. I'll make an announcement of him being part of the unit as of January 1st. So that's my news I've got for you. Nothing new. So I'll leave you guys to have an awesome night's sleep. And thank you to everyone for 2025. I hope to do one more stream that isn't to do with this news later on in time. But for now, I'm going to leave you guys with that. I'm not going to do a goodbye. I'll do a goodbye. Bye, everyone. That's it. I'm going to hop off so I can go to bed and get some sleep for my big day tomorrow. Merry Christmas again if I don't see you. I should be back at the end of next week or the week after. But for now, I don't have any more news. That was the news I had to tell you. I didn't want to tell you, but I had no choice. I had to tell you. You guys were there during the last few years when I started my channel, and this channel, I started filming videos for it long before I had YouTube, but the internet. But the very first instant of videoing I did was around about the end of 2018, 2019, just after the last housemate left. So kind of have to tell you this one. It's very important. So now you know the information. Thank you for a great year. And you can watch this back if you missed who it was. I can't reveal any more details now, but to this person who I just said his name out loud, he now doesn't live in this unit as a like, you know how you live with someone and they're a guest in your home for a bit? That hasn't run out yet. The contract for that runs out, but he gets a brand new contract straight after it. But I'm going to be fair, because he came in for a few months, we don't know it was definite or not. But he doesn't start properly until the 1st January. That way, we start a new year, wipe this year away, and start again. That's when everything goes away. We start a fresh year, fresh life, everything will be fresh. Simple as that. So that's how I like it. If it means I have to do it before it ruins the year. Simple as that. That's the rules that I have, all right? I'm going to go now. Thank you for enjoying that announcement. I should be back probably more often now. I will say this bit of information, not to do with this, but I can announce there are no more neighbors, so that means not much more I can do during the week now. I'm pretty much free again, which sucks. But anyway, that's about wraps me up for tonight. Thank you for having me on YouTube. Hope you can enjoy this stream again and again. Just to know, I'll have a follow up to this coming out soon. Don't know when that's going to be. And I'll be doing my normal streams. The latest I'll do streams going in New Year will be 12:31 a.m. Unless I start, or that way 12:31 a.m. is the latest I can go live streaming for. But listening to CDs on my computer music-wise could be longer than that. But streaming could be 1 a.m. There you go. That's how it's going to be. I had to find out for Tim what was going on with that, since I needed to know some information if I could still stream at whatever time I want. Had it planned, I need to do it at 12:30, 1 o'clock thing. That won't matter. When I have a housemate. Tannen, when I had him, I'll finish with this bit for Tannen. Hey, when he was living here, I couldn't do streaming because one single thing about him going, don't do it. You know what I mean? That's not what he said, but you get what I mean? That was a disaster right there. That was the housemate I didn't like. I'll let you know how Keenan goes in a year's time, but we'll do an update when his new contract begins. He's still got to see out his old contract, meaning he's sort of 1, sort of 2, but from the 1st of January, he's definitely Unit 2. That's way we finished the year well with him being in Unit 1, better Unit 2. He's still in Unit 1 until December 31st, still lives in Unit 1. But from January 1st this year, next year, January 1st, 2026, he'll be no longer living in 1, he'll be Unit 2. That way we finish the year how it started. I like to finish the year with him being living in 1 and 2 at the moment. He starts in 1, he lives in 2, but he'll be living in 1 and 2. But 1 will go away as of the 1st. That's it for now. Thank you for joining the live streaming. Oh yeah, I'll be doing earlier live streams if I want to. I've got to do some shows in 2026. Let me know. I'll do a Q&A with you guys in the new year. Just so you know. But I'm finished now. So thank you for another 12 months of greatness. I have an article in the Chronicle. If you live, excuse me, I have 2 articles in the Chronicle this month so far, and I have one for Oak FM in International Disability Day on the 3rd of December. I was in there with my mate Will, and the other article wasn't as long as the one I just said, but I was in the awards for Oak FM Awards. That came out on the 12th of December, which is today. Pretty much means it was in today's issue of the Chronicle. If you can get those 2 issues and give them both a read to see my face and Will's, I'll be very appreciative. So yeah, that's it now. Thank you for a great 2025. And that's the news I've got. I'll leave you with that. Let me know if you like that news. Whether you think it was, oh my God, don't know. I have to tell you now why I've had the news stuck here. I'm going to go and get a snack and stuff. This part, I'll do this anyway, but I will be back for a very special update again in January 1st. I said I would then to tell you about the new contract. When I get, usually with contracts, they have to renew it every single year. For this one that's currently on the guest one that he was on for the time he was in here, that runs out in December 31st. But from the 1st of January next year for the new contract, that doesn't have an end date. It'll just be as long as he lives here until he dies or he's forced to move. Anything like that, he moves to say Wang or Donga. That till that happens, or he dies, whichever one happens. Till then, he's pretty much a Unit 2 member, but he's not quite yet. Don't worry, I'll have a video when he is a member of that unit, starting on January 1st. All right, that's about it. Good night. I'll see you again soon. Merry Christmas if I don't hear from you, and you be awesome. Peace. Bye, guys. Love you. Bye. I'm done.